Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Kingdoms Reborn. I'm going to hit the play button here while I chat up the intro. We're off to a pretty good start. I think we did lose a few villagers early on in our first or second episode, or early on in the series. We lost some to our first winter, but we've solved that problem. Look at all this wood we've got over here on the left. Tons of wood. Coal is doing all right. Let's go ahead and boost that if it's not under a boost. We got to use these little speed boosts while we have them. And we've got 3 queued up here. We could boost some more. What else? We've got tons of food. I don't see a reason to boost food. Let's see where we're at. We put down furniture production. Now, where is that guy? There's the Employment Bureau. I'm trying to remember where we dropped the furniture. There is our tavern. And let's see, we've got both of our foresters here. They're doing fine, fully upgraded. Fruit gatherers. Let's go ahead for our fruit gatherer. Upgrade pest traps. I see. Let's do it. We got tons of wood. So we'll upgrade those. Both of our fruit gatherers, that'll get us a 30% productivity. If there is an adjacent fruit gatherer, and there are, right? They're right next to each other. Okay, very cool. Now, I thought when we looked at this before, it said a 30% productivity bonus if there is an adjacent hunter. So I think we may have, see how it says a 30% productivity if there is an adjacent fruit gatherer for our hunting lodge. I'm wondering if that is intentional or not. Maybe. All right. Let's see. Where else? What else we got going? Okay. Here is our furniture workshop that's still under construction. We've got 3 builders, 8 laborers. That's not bad. Definitely would like to have more laborers, but that's not a bad ratio right there. And we've got a bunch of storage we're building. Let's take a look at our deck. We got 3 decks here to choose from. Hunting lodge. We did see a ton of animals over here. Might be worth grabbing that hunter lodge. It's only 40 coins. It's gonna, it's gonna reduce our laborers. What do we have over here? We've got storage and we've got a house. We could put a hunter over here. There's a fair amount of game in this area, and I think the hunter can go into other territories. Boy, there's a bunch up here too. Maybe close to home. Let's see, I definitely want houses here because that's in range of this tavern. So let's put a couple houses down. Get that started at least. 1 and 2. And then maybe a hunter up this way. We can always tear it down later if we find we don't want to have it long term. But I'm kind of thinking maybe we do that. Let's go buy that card. It's only 40 coins. Anything else here? I don't think we need anything else. Pig Ranch eventually we'll get to, but not yet. We'll see that card come up again. So let's go ahead and buy that guy for 40. Here's our next deck. Clay pit, mushroom farm, cabbage seeds. Not yet. We want to plant the wheat here. We should probably get to that pretty soon too. Immigrants. 5 immigrants join upon use. Cost 500. I don't want to spend that yet. So we'll hold off. That's tempting because we need more workers. Let's just take a look. Let's take a look at our housing situation. We've got 1, 2. Whoops, that one just is no longer vacant. We've got 1, 2 vacant houses. We've got another. Let's see. Another home under construction over here. Let's hold off. We'll come back. We'll leave this guy here. Nope, we won't do our free spin. Maybe we'll do this immigrant one, but let's just hold off for a little bit. I do want to get that hunting lodge down, though. I think we should just do it over here. There's a fair amount of animals over here. And as I mentioned before, I'm not positive, but I think the boars will spawn out of these burrows here. So if we don't take them down, I'm guessing that these spawn more animals. I'm not positive. But if we put the hunting lodge here, it looks like we've got 2 of those in our range. Not to mention about 5 boars that are in the circle here. And then we're planning to expand out this way. Man, it's expensive. And that may open up a little more hunting area that's in this guy's range. So, okay, that's that. We talked about the wheat. Let's see. We started clearing all this off. You can see these resources that are sitting here waiting to be collected. That's a result of not having quite enough laborers. So that's what the holdup is there. I think we can still plant. We do have this little guy here that's kind of in the way. We could take that out. But let's try planting a field. I'm going to boost coal one more time while I'm thinking about it. And let's see if we can plant a field here. Let's see. Farm. Ooh, fertility 73. Okay, drag cursor to specify an area. And I've not done this yet, and I'm not sure how big a farm should be. I kind of want it over this direction. Let's try here to here. Okay, the area is too large. Max area is 64. Okay, so these are going to be kind of small. Yes, right? Okay, that's 63. If the max is 64, let's try it. We'll see. We'll learn here. I think all we have is wheat, so that's the only choice we get. Takes 31 wood to build the farm. That's fine. We get tons of wood. We are getting closer to having our research done. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the game one more notch. Maybe 2. We're producing clay. We don't have our potter down. Let's do that. Let's put the potter down over here. Ooh, we have somebody who's kind of unhappy over here, right? Let's see. This is a house. Why is that showing an unhappy face? Is it they don't like having the potter close by? That could be. That seems to be what that's telling me, right? So I interpret that as saying, hey, they don't want the potter right next door because it's noisy or something. Let's pop it right here. And we'll build some road. And again, I'm learning the game. This is my second time kind of playing through, but I haven't watched any Let's Plays. I haven't really done a lot of deep research into how the game works. It's pretty darn intuitive, but there could be some little details that I'm missing. So I apologize if I'm getting some of this wrong. Wow, look at all these guys coming. All these laborers bringing stuff over. Is it to the storage? Why are they bringing it way over there? Are we out of storage? We've got a bunch more being built, right? We put down a bunch of storage around here. There's 3 blocks there, 3 blocks there, and another 2 blocks there. So once that gets built, but boy, we've got a lot of stuff stored up. All right, storage yard. Ooh, manage storage. Let's see. I've got a storage yard selected. I see a button here for manage storage. I don't remember seeing that before. Okay. This is just saying we can limit what we want stored in each place. Boy, look at all these products. Wow. Wow. A lot of stuff you can make in this game. Very cool. We're just going to take everything in every storage yard for now. All right. Coal is rebounding. I'm going to just keep using these little boosts over here at our coal mine. We could actually use one of them up at the stone mine. Is there anybody in there? No. Let's put a worker in there while we have it boosted at least. All right. How are we doing? We've got 1 person in the hunting lodge. Again, 8 laborers and 3 builders. How about, we can boost the immigration office. Yeah, we want to do that. We're 10 away from meeting the current objective of getting up to 50 population. At double speed, we've got the potter started. Building, anyway. It needs 10 more stone. We've got plenty. And again, we're dependent on those laborers, and then we dropped a field here of wheat. So we'll see how that goes. It may be too late to actually plant it. We're already in midsummer. So I'm not familiar with the farming. We'll just have to figure out how that works. And now we can think about those 5 workers. Do we want to do it? 5 immigrants. We have 2 houses that got built here. Let me put the stone insulation in at least. We'll check these, make sure that they all have at least the stone insulation. They do. So we're good there. We've got more houses coming. We've got 1,076 in coin. We could either save that up and expand this way and start clearing out this resource and moving up. And this might be some decent farmland here as well. Plus we got the river, which means maybe more clay and pottery. Or we could take those 5 additional workers. We've got plenty of food. I think we have enough housing. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's go. We'll spend the 500. Buy that. I'll close this for now, and we'll just hit that, and boom. Here come 5 more workers. So now our laborers are up to 12. Let's do a couple things. Let's add a worker to the Hunter's Lodge. And let's get our fruit gatherers fully staffed with some of these extra workers that we just brought in. And I'm thinking it wouldn't hurt to have some extra coal on hand as well. Because, so we have a bunch in storage when it comes time for winter. So that looks pretty good. And then I'm actually going to amp up the coal production. All right, let's take a look at the cards again. Sell food. Nope. We could half the food for 5 each, but I lose $90 right off the top. But I don't have to pay a tax, right? I don't have to pay that 25% tax when we sell. I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Coal mine, kidnap. We saw that one. That worked pretty good to get people. I wouldn't mind having that card. See, boy, it puts us back in the cash. Let's do it. Let's buy the card. We don't have to use it just yet. We'll wait till we get some more houses. Okay, here's another deck. Trading port. All right. Our research got completed. That's why that's available. That is cool. I'm going to close this just for now. We'll go into the tech tree, pick our next research. We got 1 more to pick here, and then this whole column will open up. We can start picking from here. Okay, Boreal and Tundra Expedition. We got Spy Guard. Not sure what a kidnapping a guard is or a treasury guard. What those are. We have to see those. Oh, wait, is this it here? Will tell us? Okay, treasury guard. Guard your city against steal and snatch for 2 years. Okay. And then kidnap. Guard your city against kidnapping for 2 years. Requires coin times the population to activate. Okay, so when you activate this card, the cost of it is going to be based on how much population you have. And you're going to spend a coin for each person you have in your community in order to get that protection. I see. Medicinal herbs and potato seeds. Let's do the potato seeds. Yeah, I'm not sure where the boreal forest. It'll cost half than usual. Let's see if we can find boreal or tundra. So, okay, we got the trading post. Yes, I do want to buy that. Trading port. I'll buy it. All right, we'll buy it. Caravan. Yep. We got to pay a fee for this, but let's get rid of some of these mushrooms. 80 trade. Get that guy off and running, and so he comes back as soon as he can to buy some more. That helped pay for some of those cards we just bought. We got a bunch here now we need to use. What was I going to check? I lost my train of thought with all that. Let's see. Okay, well done. First house is at level 2. So our furniture guy must be up and running. Cool. Okay, I'm going to slow down the game. We're getting a bunch of messages all at once. I'm going to go down to single speed. Would you like to buy an archer barracks for 100? I would, but I don't want to do it right this second. Let's see if I can place this trading post. And then we'll go buy that archer archer building. I'm going to put the trading post. I don't think it matters where this is, actually. This is all going to be town development. Maybe way up here even. Let's do it right there. Okay. The barracks we want to buy. So I'm going to buy that. We've got coins, and I'll explain what that's for. Okay, now we unlocked a building combo. You can gain a building combo by constructing multiple buildings of the same type. So as we have multiple buildings of the same type, we get these productivity bonuses. Pretty straightforward. And I think we got that just by advancing levels or maybe getting that house to level 2. Okay, let's go into the research, pick our research, and get that moving. Oh, we were going to look at the Boreal and Tundra stuff, right? It says claiming Boreal forest and Tundra costs half as usual. So let's see what these are considered, right? We got a bunch of forest over here. Is this considered Boreal forest? That says Grassland Province. This guy says Grassland Province. That says forest, but it's not Boreal. Is that this stuff over here? Jungle. I'm not sure what Boreal is. So I could probably Google that and get a better hint. Tundra, I'm guessing. Is that up here? The frozen tundra? Okay, here's Tundra. So we're a long way. Oh, and there's Boreal. So what is that? Is that on the border? So all of these are pretty far away. I don't think we've got any of that nearby, right? I don't see it. So that's probably not worth researching real soon. Let's go back. We'll zoom in here so we get our tech tree back. Let's pick a research. I think I want potato seeds. Maybe medicinal herb. Let's do that. And we can grow medicine because the medicine's expensive. We're down to 95. Like I mentioned before, this just kind of gets consumed in the background. All right. Here, now we've got, we got to 50 people. Awesome. And that's not without even using our kidnap card. All right. Choose your rare card prize. We've got Happy Bread Day, +5 to everyone if the town has more than 1,000 bread. Okay. We're growing some wheat. Frugality, decrease the upkeep. We saw this card before. And then we got a productivity card. On the productivity, that one seems kind of attractive. And I'm actually thinking of throwing that into maybe the furniture one. Let's see. Frugality, decrease the upkeep. Bread. Oh, the bread's got to be for the whole city. These can just go into business. I'm going to take productivity this time. Oh, before I do, we got to place something. Let me place this archer barracks, and then I will explain what this actually does in a little bit. Okay, let's do it. This guy here, he's going to consume wood. How close can I get? About right there. All right. See, we're running a full deck, and that's why we're having a hard time. Once you have a full deck, you can't get any more cards, even these free ones here. So I'm going to take the productivity book. We'll submit on that. And now we've got a choice. Let's see. What should I explain first? So we put down on the trading post. Once this gets built, we'll see. We can now trade. It takes time for each trade, but we can trade with other villages, and we can sell stuff. We can sell stuff, and we can buy stuff. There's still a tax, but if we want to upgrade these houses with the brick that we need here for the hearth fireplace to get 30% more heat out of the coal, then we can go buy some brick through that trading post. So that's what that's all about. We'll see it. It's got several upgrades that we can purchase to lower the tax, speed up the time it takes for the trade to take place. And then also, I think that there's another upgrade that we'll see that'll allow us to trade more with each transaction. Okay, then the archer barracks. We saw, I think, towards the end of the last episode, it says, oh, now you have this influence points. And we already had science. We already had coins, obviously. And this is the new one. And so it says influence points are used for claiming land and vassalizing other towns. So influence per round. Right now we're getting 33.4 influence per round. We're getting 20 from our town hall, 50 from our population, 10 from our. Oh, no, I'm not sure what that means. Oh, yeah, 10 from our luxury consumption. And then we lose some for territory upkeep and our flat land border province upkeep. And then the maximum of this that you can accrue is 10,000. So you have to use it. So the archer, the reason why I wanted to buy this, the archer will consume wood and it's going to generate these influence points for us. So again, with the influence points, we can take over kind of other towns or vassalize them, which I think means they're still their own town, but they have to pay us taxes. So we'll see how that goes. The other thing we can do with these points is if I click on another region, now let's see. Now if we look down here, we don't have enough coin or influence, but now I have another option. Instead of just buying it with coins, I can actually use these influence points and take over a province. So it's a good way to expand. And that archer is a good way to generate those influence points. Very cool. Okay, library card. You want to buy it? I do, but I can't do it right now. Let's see. Let's place our port. That doesn't go out to the sea. But we have access to the sea way down here. I'm thinking we should put a port down here. We can use this card up. And this works just like the trading post that I explained, but it's just trading by sea. And this guy has more capacity. We can trade more goods through the port than we can through the trading post, I believe. We'll check that all out. Let's go ahead and drop that guy down. I've got the cash, so I am going to buy a library card. This is going to a library card. That kind of sounds funny. Yeah, we're going to buy that. And we'll place that next to our tavern. This guy has an area of effect as well. No, it's harder to see here in the winter, isn't it? I think so. We'll pop this guy down next to the tavern. So you can go grab a beer and then head over to the library and study. Pop that down. And this guy helps increase, I believe, we'll see once it's done. I think it increases the science production from each home in the area of effect. I think that's what that's all about. All right, are we caught up? Almost. We've got the productivity book. I was talking about maybe putting that in our furniture workshop, but I'm thinking I might want it in the archery place now. That might be better. So while we're at the furniture workshop, let's do the upgrades here. Look at all this. We have just so much going on. I'm going to hit pause till we clear all these messages. 3 immigrants want to join. How are we doing housing? We've got 1 vacant house. So we need to get those houses built, but I'm going to go ahead and, oh boy. Hopefully they won't die. Let's, because it's the middle of winter here. I hope they will be happy in a single house. Let's do it. Doesn't cost us anything. Okay, it says you can't help but notice the wide smile that spread across an immigrant child as she enters her promised land. Well, that's awesome. Hopefully you guys will make it through the winter. I got plenty of food and I got plenty of coal. All right, so that gave us some additional labor. I'm going to go ahead and move the coal person up 1 more. So that's fully staffed. And I'm going to boost it. And then how are we doing on our stone? We could use another person in stone, I think. Or maybe even 2. We've got our fishing lodge here. That's got 2 people. Are we producing fish? There it is. Yeah, we've got some fish that we're catching. So hopefully that helps the food variety in the town. This one's got upgrades. We've got the coin to do it. Let's do it. Let's invest early here. That's 25% extra productivity for fish. Improved fishing tools. Now, we're not building tools yet. So, but we haven't been spending many. We've got 101 left. We can always trade food for tools at the trading post once it's ready. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That gets us 50% productivity bonus. That's pretty good. And then upgrade one worker slot. Why not? Let's do it. We'll get 3 workers in here doing fish, and I may even boost it on top. We've got these boosts to use. We should be using those and not letting them go to waste. All right, are we caught up? Let's just double check. We didn't upgrade the furniture workshop. Let's do that one. Upgrade minimalism. So that's 30% less inputs. That means it's going to use less wood. I'm all for it. That's a no-brainer, right? For 13 stone. This just means if once we start building more furniture workshops, we'll get a bonus. But for 13 stone, that's kind of a no-brainer. Do that. Worker slot. We've got 14 laborers. Let's do it. Let's do it. What else? I'm just going to look around before I hit play so that we don't have so many things popping up at once on us. We've got the kidnap card. We've got a wild card. Build anything we want. We've got the jewelry crate and jewelry crates. Let's just take that. That's going to give us jewelry. I don't know if it'll be wasted on our town right now, but we'll grab it. It's a luxury tier 3 item. I think our people are just going to consume that, but at least it frees up a space here. We've got the coal pipeline. We still don't have smelters yet. So we still need to do iron, right? That's why we picked this area. We've got a bunch of iron ore. So eventually we're going to put a mine down for iron, but I don't think we've unlocked that. I think that's going to come next, right? Once we complete this research for the medicinal herb seeds, this will unlock and we can pick stuff out of here. And once we pick the ironworks, then that gives us and we research that completely. We'll get the iron mine and the iron smelter. And then as we're putting down more houses, we're getting more the science points. And that's what's moving our research forward. So that's all based on the houses. And then this library is going to help us on that too. That'll boost the amount of science that the houses produce, I believe. Very cool. What else? What else do I need to get to? We've got this little strip of land here that we probably are going to put storage on. I'm not sure that there's anything we can build on that. We have a charcoal builder we haven't used yet. Eventually, I think we'll run out of charcoal, but it's going to be coal, but it's going to be a while. Let's see. Anything else we're missing? We want to build more houses. Let's get 2 more houses down here. I'll rotate these so they're back to back. And we'll keep a road for like every 2 houses. We'll have a road. Let's pop down another one of these, like so. Whoops, I think I was down here, right? Boom. And a couple of these houses are out of range of the library, but we could always put another one up here if we keep expanding this way. All right, I'm going to hit play single speed here, and we'll see if the messages keep coming fast and furious or if we can up the speed some more. We got 5 decks. We're about to get a wild card if we don't go through these. We've already got a wild card. So let's just go through these. I don't think we need anything here. Pass on these. We could get another barracks. It's not a bad idea. It does consume wood, but boy, we're doing really good on wood. And those influence points are pretty nice to have. Do we have a good place to put it? Let's see. Well, I still think we could put a couple houses up here. We could put it behind these houses. What is this? We've got the hunting lodge. Got our field here still being built. We've got room over this way. I wonder if I could nestle in an archery place here. I'm inclined to buy that. This is handy to have. Okay, let's see what else we got. We don't need more wood. We don't need another library yet. That's all fine. I'll pass. And eventually we're going to want this brewery. It will take wheat and turn it into beer. Let's pick that card up now. So we can place that. We can't buy cabbage seeds. We don't have the cash. We'll leave these guys be. Well, let's do our free spin. Snatch, steal money for 50. Charcoal burner, need money for immigrants. Let's just wait and let this run. We do have the beer brewery. It would make sense to have it near the field, right? What about... Let's extend our road and try and keep it a little bit neat. Got a little bit of extra space here. Maybe we'll put some storage. Maybe we put the brewery right here. It's near the pub, right? How about we do that? We do that right there. Get that started at least. I think we'll just have to see. I don't know how to harvest the wheat. We'll just have to see how that goes. I haven't done it yet. And then we got that barracks. Can we place it way over here? Oh, look at that. Does it fit? If I rotate it? I don't see any unhappy faces. Let's do it. We've got the space. Boom. All right. So we got some more stuff placed. We got a potter here that we haven't upgraded either. Let's see. Okay, upgrade to Pottertown. Again, we've got tons of stone. We're going to get more stone. I'm going to just do that. I'm going to boost this guy while I'm thinking about it. And the coal, I'm going to boost the coal as well. We're under 100. We're in the middle of winter, but I think we'll make it through. Our trading post is still being built. Our furniture guy is fully upgraded. And I'm thinking of saving this productivity book for the for one of these archer places. Coal pipeline. Let's see. What's it take to upgrade our city? Ooh, 5,000 coins. That's going to be a while. All right. So things have gotten a little bit more sane. We don't have 50 messages popping up at us. We now have a target to grow up to 100 population here in the top right. And we have a goal to produce 500 fish. I think once we meet these, maybe we'll get those special cards. And let's see. Oh, we got to produce 500 pottery. I guess we haven't produced any yet. Let's see what's going on here. Do we want another worker? How many we have? How many do we have left in town? Whoops, where am I? Ooh, we've only got 7 laborers. That's not a lot, so I'm not going to upgrade the worker count. We don't even have the money to upgrade the kiln. I'd like to do that. Once we get to 200, which will be soon, I think I'm going to do this. That pottery helps the houses upgrade because they're getting a luxury good. And then the houses, I believe, then give us more cash. Ooh, look at that. We must have just completed a cycle here. We got a little boost to extra cash. The windmill card is to turn the wheat into flour. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to do that one yet either. We're going to start with beer and see how that goes. But I'm going to improve the kiln for our potter so we get more pots made. And that's another trade good here that we could use to make some money off of. And I think the clay is renewable and infinite. So that's not a bad way to make cash. I think, let's just see. Let's look at the clay mine and see if there's any number saying how much resource there is. No, I think this is an infinite thing. And that can be upgraded as well. But I think we need more houses before we do that. In fact, we got to plan out where we want our more houses. We can definitely do some over here, right? Let's get a couple more down so that we're constantly, expanding our population. Let's go do that. I don't even know what these cost. I'm not really paying attention. 20 wood. We've got plenty of wood. Boom. Let's pop down another one. Another house. Rotate this guy so they're back to back. And a boom. Nice. So we got 4 houses under construction. Let's see. These guys all have their stone insulation. So make sure I didn't miss one. I kind of want to trade for some brick. Ooh, our trading post is done. Cool. All right, so here are the upgrades. I mentioned these earlier. This will reduce the trading fee by 5%, but we got to spend $250 to do it. This one upgrades the delivery time. And you'll see it takes a long time to do these transactions. So this is worth doing a little bit later. Kind of want to invest in this fee discount as soon as we can, so we can make back that $250 that's going to cost us. And then this one increases the load, so we can trade more goods per transaction. And that's pretty meaningful too. So that's an extra 120 goods per trade. But again, yeah, first I think I want to do this discount. Let's I'm just wondering if we should wait to do our first trade. Let's try and wait a little bit longer to do our first trade. And then we can pay this fee and then initiate a trade. All right, let's look at our deck here that's flashing. We've got Snatch. We saw all this. I'm going to pass on that one. Sell food. I don't need to do that. Nothing. The immigration office, maybe. But right now, we're not getting the houses down fast enough. Yeah, and here's our windmill, and we'll find the bakery probably in the next one here. Yeah, there's the bakery. So those will come up. We can buy those when we're ready. First, want to try out the beer. Okay, looks like we're coming out of winter. I'm not sure what happens here. It's set to wheat. It has a farmer assigned. So I guess we'll just kind of watch and see how that works. I don't really know. Here's our archers barracks. We've got 2 workers there. We're down to 2 laborers. I'm going to have to take the builders down to maybe 1, actually. How are we doing on stone? Boy, stone's not great. Let's boost stone. Coal is also not very good. Wow. We really burned through it. So these guys we can upgrade. There's our upgrade for the coal mine. So should we do that, or should we do the, what was it, the pottery, right? Or where was that? Where were we going to upgrade? No, it's not there. Just lost track of what we were going to upgrade once we had the cash. Oh, yeah, well, it's this discount. Oh, we're 3 coins short. There we go. Boom. I'm going to do it. Boom. All right. So let's do a trade. We've got 681 mushrooms. Let's get rid of some mushrooms. We can trade up to 180 until we do the next upgrade. So let's get rid of these mushrooms. I'm going to get rid of 150, and I'm going to buy 30 brick. And this is mostly just to demonstrate what the brick does. So we got a 20% fee. This would have been 25%. But it's still expensive. So we're still going to come away with a $205 profit, and we'll get 30 brick from selling all those mushrooms. Let's go ahead and do that trade. You'll see we've got a little progress wheel here that starts, and it moves slow. Very slow. So you can't count on quick money or quick product that you're buying when you use the trading post, because it moves pretty darn slow. All right, we've got several things queued up to build. So we're in a little bit of a holding pattern. We still have the productivity book. Let's see. I talked about putting that in here. We've got plenty of wood. Look at that. We're already getting like 386 influence. And again, we can use this to expand our territory and save the cash for stuff that we can only buy with cash. Let's do it. Let's put the productivity book here in the archer barracks. Boom. And then I think we'll call this one an episode. What did we do? We put down a couple archer barracks. We learned about those influence points, how we can use them. We chose our last research in era 1, or at least the fourth one that's going to unlock this stuff. And ironworks is probably what we want. That's profitable and we can make tools out of it. We're down to 69 tools. What else do we do? We got our wheat field planted. We'll see what happens when this is harvested. I don't know if people are going to eat it right away or if it'll get sent to our beer brewery, which is another one that we put down. All right, well, we'll pick it up in the next episode and just see how it goes. I think we're off to a pretty good start. It's just a matter of expanding now. So let me know what you think of the series. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying I will see you in the next episode.